Less than 24 hours after their mother was killed, Sabrina Willis's daughters held a grand opening of her salon, the Groomsmen of Atlanta Barbershop.
My mama put her blood, sweat, and tears into this business.
Sabrina has had the shop on Fairburn Road since 2009 and wanted to hold a grand opening after revamping it. Friends and loyal customers coming out to show their support for the business and her daughters.
She was a loving person. She showed up for other people, so they're going to show up for her.
The Georgia Bureau of Investigation says Sabrina was shot and killed by her husband, Volanta Walker, outside a home on Littlebrook Way Saturday night.
Hey, yeah, it's Parole day in Atlanta. 8 times, look, peace up, 8 times down. They don't know about that, only the real ATLers.
Welcome to Self-Care Sunday once again here at Groomsmen Atlanta. I'm gonna tell you today, man, it's gonna be an exciting day today at 4 o'clock. If you're able to come by at 6229 Fairburn Road at the barbershop we have at Groomsmen Atlanta, y'all come on by, man. It's a lot of information gonna be given. You can get scanned. We're gonna talk about vital health. We're gonna talk about health awareness, how we can keep our health in good condition. How can we continue to help others with their health as well? We're gonna build here at Groomsmen Atlanta in our community. So y'all come on out, man. I think it'll be a good event today. It's gonna be a good event today. We're gonna have a lot of speakers here today, a lot of testimony going on. Y'all come out and join us, man, at Groomsmen Atlanta Barbershop. Yeah!
Registered sex offender, 13 arrests, sentenced to 20 years for nearly killing his first wife, released after 3. By 2024, Volanta Walker is married again. His new wife, Sabrina, is a 56-year-old salon owner, mother of 4 daughters. 6 months in, she files for divorce. October 4th, 2024, the night before her 57th birthday, the night before her grand reopening. Sabrina's lying in her front yard. Volanta's standing over her armed. Her friend would later say, "This was your biggest fear, that it would be him." How does someone serve 3 years for attempted murder and walk free to finish the job? This is Felonies. Like, comment, and subscribe. The truth always surfaces. And to everyone watching, wishing you peace and blessings this holiday season. March 2019. Volanta Lewan Walker was sentenced to 20 years in prison for aggravated assault, aggravated battery, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. The victim was his wife at the time, a woman named Regina, who barely survived. By January 2022, he was free. 3 years served, 17 years forgiven, no GPS monitoring, no restrictions, just released back into Douglasville, Georgia. October 2024, Volanta is married again. His new wife is 56-year-old Sabrina Walker. She'd been running her salon for 16 years. Mother of 4, built her business from nothing. 6 months into the marriage, she files for divorce. October 4th, 2024, the day before her grand reopening, the day before she turns 57. Sabrina doesn't survive the night. Sabrina Walker was born and raised in Georgia, her mother's only child. A hairstylist through and through. The kind of woman who could turn an ordinary salon chair into a place of therapy, laughter, and healing. She was a mother to 4 daughters, 3 biological, 1 she raised from age 4 as her own. In 2009, Sabrina opened her salon, Shears in Motion, also called Fingers in Motion, in Douglasville. No business loans, no investors. She funded it herself while raising 4 daughters alone. The 2008 recession hit, businesses closed, Sabrina kept her doors open. She hosted back-to-school events every year, free supplies, free haircuts for kids who needed them, fair prices, quality service, loyal clients. She did this for 16 years. By 2024, her daughters were grown, the business was thriving. Sabrina was 56 and ready for something new. She rebranded, Groomsmen of Atlanta. Renovations began, new booths, updated equipment. Grand opening set for October 5th, 2024. For Sabrina, this wasn't just a business, it was a legacy. And then she met Volanta Walker, 51 years old, a barber who sold herbal products and grooming supplies. On social media, Volanta portrayed himself as a healer, a businessman. His feeds were filled with motivational quotes, beard oil promotions, clips encouraging men to take pride in their appearance.
Welcome to Self-Care Sunday once again here at Groomsmen Atlanta. I'm gonna tell you today, man, it's gonna be an exciting day today at 4 o'clock. If you're able to come by at 6229 Fathom Road at the barbershop we have at Groomsmen Atlanta, y'all come on by, man. It's a lot of information gonna be given. You can get scanned. We're gonna talk about vital health. We're gonna talk about health awareness, how we can keep our health in good condition. How can we continue to help others with their health as well? We're gonna build here at Groomsmen Atlanta in our community. So y'all come on out, man. I think it'll be a good event today. It's gonna be a good event today. We're gonna have a lot of speakers here today, a lot of testimony going on. Y'all come out and join us, man, at Groomsmen Atlanta Barbershop. Yeah!
He even shared videos of Sabrina's salon, telling followers to come out and show love. To the public, they looked like a power couple, two creatives building an empire. But Volanta was not the man he pretended to be. In 2019, Volanta Walker was sentenced to 20 years in prison after pleading guilty to aggravated assault, aggravated battery, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. He was also a registered sex offender with 13 prior arrests, a man who had spent a lifetime cycling through violence, excuses, and second chances. Released on early parole in January 2022. Within months, he reinvented himself online, not as an ex-convict, as a barber, a businessman, a mentor. He called himself a healer, but his record told the story of a man who hurt people. They shared the same world: beauty, hair, business, two stylists, two entrepreneurs. But what started as a shared dream became a nightmare. The marriage lasted less than a year. Friends began noticing changes. The once cheerful woman grew quieter, withdrawn. She stopped sharing as much online. Then came the confessions. She told people she was afraid, that she wanted a divorce, that he had threatened her if she tried to leave. A friend later wrote, he was threatening her, that she couldn't leave him. Another friend posted words that chilled everyone. My sister in faith and one of my dearest friends, knowing this was your biggest fear, that it would be him if anything was to ever happen to you. Sabrina saw the danger coming. She knew the risk of leaving, and she knew he would never let her go easily. Yet she kept pushing forward. She was determined to celebrate her 57th birthday, to open her salon, to finally live the peaceful, independent life she had worked so hard for. She was still smiling in her last photos, still promoting her salon, still believing better days were coming, but those days never came. Before Sabrina, there was Regina, Volanta's wife at the time. An argument at their home turned violent. Regina ran upstairs, locked herself in a bedroom. Volanta fired a weapon. Regina climbed out a second-floor window, hung from the ledge, 2 stories above concrete. She fell. Her face hit the pavement. Neighbors rushed outside. Volanta was standing over her, armed. A neighbor tried to intervene. Volanta turned the weapon on her. Police arrived, arrested him. The charges: aggravated assault, aggravated battery, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Volanta was already a felon, already a registered sex offender. He wasn't supposed to have a weapon. Regina survived with serious injuries. March 2019, Volanta was sentenced to 20 years, 7 to serve. January 2022, he was released. 3 years served, 17 years forgiven. No GPS monitoring, no restrictions. By 2024, Volanta was back in the barbering world, and that's when he met Sabrina. October 4th, 2024, the night everything Sabrina feared came true. Inside the Walker home on Littlebrook Way, an argument erupted. Voices rose, a door slammed, someone ran, then gunfire. Douglasville police arrived just before 9:30 p.m. Sabrina Walker was lying in the front yard. She had been shot. She didn't survive. Volanta was standing nearby, armed. Officers ordered him to drop the weapon. He refused. He pointed it at the officers. An officer fired. Volanta was hit and taken to the hospital under guard. He survived. Sabrina's daughter Anisha was home that night. She rushed outside trying to save her mother. She was there when it happened, powerless, haunted by what she couldn't stop. Sabrina was declared dead at the scene. Investigators confirmed she and Volanta had argued inside. She tried to flee. He chased her outside and shot her in the yard. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation took over. 2 investigations ran simultaneously, one for Sabrina's death, one for the officer-involved shooting. Investigators pulled Volanta's records: March 2019 conviction, aggravated assault, aggravated battery, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Victim, Regina Walker, sentenced to 20 years, served 3. Released January 2022, registered sex offender, 13 prior arrests. He'd done this before. Regina survived. Sabrina didn't. The grief came fast. Sabrina had said it. She had warned people. If anything happened to her, it would be Volanta. Now it had happened. Her 4 daughters were left without their mother. Her own mother faced burying her only child. October 5th, 2024. Grand reopening day. Sabrina's 57th birthday. Her daughters woke up to a nightmare. Their mother was gone. The salon was supposed to open in hours. Crime scene tape marked their yard. Police were still processing evidence. They could have canceled, closed the shop, grieved in private, but they didn't. They opened the salon anyway.
Now at 10, a Douglasville woman was shot and killed late last night, and police accuse her husband of pulling the trigger. Well, tonight her daughters are working on keeping her memory alive on what would have been the day that she opened a brand new hair salon. Atlanta News First Niamani Watson is live tonight at the Douglasville Police Department. And Niamani, I know you spoke with her daughters.
I did. As you mentioned, Sabrina Willis's daughters say their mother had planned a grand reopening of her hair salon for today. Now, despite what happened last night, they decided not to cancel the event. They say they want to keep her business running to honor their mother.
This was something she was really looking forward to.
Less than 24 hours after their mother was killed, Sabrina Willis's daughters held a grand opening of her salon, the Groomsmen of Atlanta Barbershop.
My mama put her blood, sweat, and tears into this business.
Sabrina has had the shop on Fairburn Road since 2009 and wanted to hold a grand opening after revamping it. Friends and loyal customers coming out to show their support for the business and her daughters.
She was a loving person. She showed up for other people, so they're going to show up for her.
The Georgia Bureau of Investigation says Sabrina was shot and killed by her husband, Volanta Walker, outside a home on Littlebrook Way Saturday night. When police arrived, they say Walker had a gun. Police say Walker was shot by an officer after pointing the gun at them. He was taken to the hospital. One of Sabrina's daughters, Anisha Nixit, was at the home when it happened.
I couldn't do anything. He could have took me with her. So as much as I wanted to save my mama, I'm happy I'm still here with all my sisters.
Though Sabrina is not here to see the moment she's been planning months for, her daughters are making sure she's remembered not by how she died, but for her passion and impact in the community.
This really helped keep us going today because this was a tough day for us. So
Yeah,
we
this is what my
appreciate
mom would have
it. This is what she would have wanted.
Sabrina's birthday is also today. She would have turned 57. Live in Douglasville, I'm Niamani Watson, Atlanta News First.
Less than 24 hours after their mother was killed, Sabrina's daughters unlocked the doors to Groomsmen of Atlanta. They turned on the lights, welcomed the community, honored their mother exactly the way she would have wanted. The community showed up: clients, friends, neighbors who'd known Sabrina for years, not for haircuts, for solidarity. The salon became a memorial and a celebration. Volanta had taken Sabrina's life, but he couldn't erase what she built. 16 years of work, 4 daughters who refused to let their mother's dream die. But alongside grief came anger. How does someone serve 3 years for what he did to Regina and walk free to do it again? Registered sex offender, 13 arrests, released with no monitoring, no restrictions. The system failed Regina in 2019. It failed Sabrina in 2024. Volanta survived his wound. He was treated and held under police guard. Charges came quickly: murder, felony murder, aggravated assault on police officers. He faced life without parole, possibly the death penalty. The same man who should have been serving 17 more years for Regina now faced dying in prison. But no sentence brings Sabrina back. Not for her daughters, not for her friends, not for her community. The justice system can't undo what happened on October 4th. Sabrina Walker, 56 years old, mother of 4, built a successful salon over 16 years, gave back to her community, raised daughters who proved to be just as strong, survived financial hardship, recessions, single motherhood, one day away from celebrating it all. Killed by a man who refused to let her go. The question isn't why Volanta did this. The question is why he was free to do it in the first place. Regina survived him. Sabrina didn't. The difference? Luck. Not policy, not protection, just luck. Sabrina Walker deserved better. Her 57th birthday. Her grand reopening. Decades with her daughters, a full life, she got none of it. But her daughters carry on. Volanta took Sabrina's life. He didn't take her legacy. Not the 16 years she built her business, not her impact on the community, not her daughter's strength the next day, not the people who keep her name alive. He couldn't destroy what she created. Rest in peace, Sabrina Walker. Your daughters made sure your dream didn't die with you. Your community made sure your name wouldn't be forgotten. Your story matters, not because of how you died, but because of how you lived. I hope these stories help you recognize warning signs and encourage you to seek help or offer support before it's too late. Thank you for watching. If you found value in this discussion, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next episode.